Hey everyone, OkiRocks99 here, and welcome to another episode of the DSP discussion. This is recorded on August 14th, and it's been a week since the aftermath of the Jasper reveal. We're gonna talk pretty lengthy about this, more about Phil and Cat, and going into what a lot of people have said what could or could have happened. We're also going to talk a little bit of the marriage license, which finally got found by Kiwi Farms. So shoutouts to them, James for the video, and everyone who's kind of talked about it a little bit. So, as I did say, I was going to keep trying to change up the games for the videos. So, this is my playthrough of my gameplay of Final Fantasy 15. Sorry it's not DSP. I'm getting it later. Reasons, money management.
Put it in the books. It's history now.
So, let's talk about the Jasper reveal. Or in this case, let's talk more about the marathon of the Jasper reveal. I know that it's Jasper. Where'd Jasper come from? Well, the marathon was... how do I put this nicely? It was terrible. For somebody to say he played Mario 64, which I highly doubted. If he did, we probably would saw one of those games he had his collection maybe. He made it pretty clear that he has no... he had to be hand-holded in such clown mode, breaking the game to his face. You know, he's a little just fair when it comes to his playthrough. But you know, nothing changes. So, really, it was a terrible marathon. When I'm playing, it was bad. Probably was a little guy, because there was a guy who an old game like this, because DSP was talking about this cat and it was a crap show, and I don't believe how James that draw that was boring. I don't know how I honestly got more money with fulfilling the hit so that was at least better. I watched how much version for a bit to finally see how that one went, and at least you can say he at least had some entertainment out of that one. But of course, the follow-up video he did afterwards. All in all, it was still a shit. It was still a crap show, regardless of who did it, including Arcade Mirrors as well. But really, there was nothing that could save. There was nothing I could save that whole entire stream.
Yeah.
So after that, of course, we found out who pretty much got him a lot of money. A lot of people got the money, mostly from Friend Jeff, who I got no sympathy for any of Phil's pay-pigs, sadly. If I did, I'd probably have a soul, but I don't have a soul when it comes to pay-pigs. So I got no sympathy about you using your parents. I lost family too, but I would not spend their parents. I would not spend their last money on someone else who doesn't deserve it. That's my thought on the whole thing. And so if you were to ever ask me, what's your thought on this whole thing? That's my own opinion. That's my opinion on, not my own opinion, but that's my opinion. That is not where you should put your money for. So we go to the big cat reveal. It's the best way to put it. And well, we meet Jasper, where all that $1,000 money was to reveal that cat. And well, what did we learn about Jasper? They had the cat for a while. He's declawed, and the reason why Phil needed a house sitter was for Jasper. Because again, his paranoia, believing that we were going to SWAT his house, we were going to attack his house, or the wedding. Because you know that's not paranoia, nor as hell. But this is Phil we're talking about, so what else is new? So it's time to talk about what to talk about the whole cat reveal. Jasper reveal. That hasn't been said by everybody, including DSP, who did a great job in this 4-hour video. Once this video is uploaded, I will link to everybody's discussion on Jasper. Hopefully I can find it. I hope I can find all everyone's videos. So I'll make sure I link to all of you guys after this. So that's On my Tevin, LSB, sealed his video going over the reveal, so I'll get his video. Hopefully he has it on his channel. GGG, James, and LSB. That's 6 people. To 6 people. Also Agent Proper. David Davison I think has that video, but I'm not sure it did. But of course, it was my ID. It's Soma. So that's set 8 or 9 people. So I'll remember if I haven't. Just if I forgot, if I forgot, or I need all the videos. I need all the videos when the videos uploaded. Someone make sure to have all the links so I can add it to my description. Thanks in advance for that. Thanks. If I forget, I might. I'm in the busy schoolwork, so I might forget. And I'm also, well, we're all procrastinators or lazy people. So what else is new? But the reveal was, well, we learned the cat is declawed. And I'm on the same boat as everyone. Say Phil declawed that cat. I wouldn't put it past him. Because, you know, he wouldn't want anyone to, he wouldn't want his IKEA furniture destroyed. Because, you know, that matters more than, you know, his own life, well-being. And really, the one thing I can say about the Jasper thing, like, Jasper is a cute cat. I'm not gonna deny it. He's really cute. I kind of thought he'd be very ugly, very grumpy looking cat, but he looks cute, and I won't deny it. It just, when you're in the ownership of the pig roach, it kind of it devalues it. So that's kind of where I go with the idea that it is more not his cat, but not his cat, but Leanna's. I mean Panda's, sorry. I mean Catherine. Ugh. Yeah, I really need to work on that. So, because if we are really on the same boat that Cat is pregnant, Catherine, then hold up a second. Sorry about that. I just had to sneeze. If we're on the same boat that Catherine is pregnant, she probably did that so she has some company. Because, you know, I don't know much on, my only, like, seeing someone who is pregnant was my longtime, my longtime, like, family friend, when she had her son, before she had her son. And they had a dog at times, so I'm sure she had that was her, at best, her company.
Nothing to it.
That was her company at the time. To which I say it makes a lot more sense. Because Phil doesn't seem attached to the cat, so as I said before, it makes a lot more sense. And it's kind of sad that he has to try to act like he cares about the cat when he doesn't care about it. Let's see. So to wrap, we think of this something we got. Now let's go to the possibilities. Phil did run the biggest scam of the century by revealing his cat. And honestly, I think we all should have saw this coming, but we all knew that Phil was going to do something to get a lot of money out of people. He did this before with the money for the wedding. He did that when he brought Catherine to Seattle for him. Which, okay, so let's talk a little bit about the marriage life now. So Catherine is from Seattle.
Alright, we're done here.
This makes you wonder that she grew up in Seattle, left to where her the Subaru man was, then met Phil, went to Seattle, then went to Connecticut. They went to Connecticut where she technically lived. And that's what we so far know so far. So that kind of makes you wonder, how much of Cat isn't Phil telling about Catherine? Probably a lot that we don't know. And obviously he's not going to tell anyone. Because he's going to keep secrets. He's going to keep hiding stuff because, well, this is Phil. He'd rather tell us about his financial situation than be honest about what's going on. So, with the reveal of the cat, Phil pocketed $20K. And of course, as always, came back still begging for more money. Begging for more money, skipping games, because reasons that sound stupider when you actually hear it out loud, and this, that, and third.
You want to make camp? Oh.
So, now we gotta fix this one thing. Phil...
Wait.
How much is Phil really in dire straits? That's always been a big question of, is Phil even being truthful or honest to what he's doing? I think it's safe to say he's not, and he is just trying to get more money out of everyone he can, and this is his biggest, he pretty much ran the biggest scheme as possible to do so. And now he is going to milk this cat for all it's worth. And again, do another retrospective event. Again, why is he doing the same event over and over? They were boring. He won't do the videos people want, and will handpick the videos that he wants to do. And he even himself finds stuff boring. You know it's sad when you know your own content is boring.
Hey, this one's pretty good. I know. I think it too.
But this is again the only thing he does. He doesn't do anything new or anything that is inventive. He just does the same thing over and over. And I know some people are going to, and his fans are going to still promote it. And before anyone makes I know people are making a certain, what's the word? If I'm trying to remember, a certain comparison to a certain, controversy, which really is a controversy. It's more just, But I think people are gonna still go after it even when the controversy is over, so I'm not gonna bring it up. It's better to not give it attention. It's dumb anyway. Trust me. It's better you don't ask. But his fans are still gonna keep giving him money for that. Same thing with him returning to Grand Theft Auto 4 again! And this time, he's only doing it because he had trouble of copyright. So he's just gonna play without the music, because again, copyright. And he won't probably do any romance stuff between Nico and the girl and his Nico and I think a girl he knows in that game. Because DSP is so, I guess the right term is so, above romances in games that he has to feel above it. I mean, this is Phil we're talking about, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Say your prayers.
So, that's really much the whole gist of the whole retrospective, as well as him doing that again and him going back to GTA again. 4 again. He can go back to any game. He can go back to any game he wants, or any game he has done. But he does the same game because that's all he does. He only does what he believes is safe.
Alright, you hate bugs.
Me? Yeah, can't stand them.
Same here.
So really, Phil doesn't do anything to improve his content and just keeps doing the same stuff over and over. And that's what I think is failing more, that he's not doing anything to improve. He just keeps doing the same stuff over and over. And the more he does it over and over, people are gonna find it stale and boring. Because if you don't innovate, and if you don't, improve your content, people are going to find it boring. Sure, you're gonna have those people who are gonna stick by it all the time, but he's not doing anything to make it better or make it interesting. So Phil really is more and more just stagnating even further into just showing that he really is not an innovative streamer. The more he acts and acts and claims, he's not doing anything to be innovative or even a streamer. He wants ability. He wants the reason why he keeps on. He doesn't even want new blood. It's like what GTG and I think others said. He just wants the blood from YouTube to come by. That's all Phil wants. And that's a shame that you would rather that you already alienated the YouTube audience. How you alienate them is not just the removal of the comments and the likes and dislikes, but you talk shit about them. Talk crap about them in your free stream, in your videos. Why would any of your YouTube audience want to support you or help you when you're basically buying the hand that feeds you? It's like the snort clip of the parrot getting her hand bitten by her pet pig. Buying the hand that feeds you. And really, Phil really is just this more his decline of his content even further. So that's really kind of it on the whole Jasper reveal. The Jasper reveal, the retrospective, him go back to GTA again, and where we pretty much say that Phil really, and how much Phil is skipping good games, and just playing games that no one cares about. Oh yeah. We're gonna go to our next topic, which will be with Cat. But first, we're gonna do a little bit of some fancy editing. And by fancy editing, you're gonna see the end of this mission and me cut to the next gaming clips in 3, 2, 1.
It's all about that treasure.
And we're back. Told you there's some fancy editing. Well, fancy editing you do on Share Factory though.
Time here's priceless.
So we're switching to some of my gameplay of the Summon 3 Dead Team Moonlight. I'm not very good at rhythm games, but I got this game because, well, at least try to get something different. So we're gonna talk a little bit at length about Catherine, but now that we now know a little bit more about her, as Phil has pretty much kept hidden. The first thing is she's from Connecticut, as I mentioned before. The question is, what is she up to? So if she's from Connecticut, is she an old fling? Is she his cousin? There's a lot of mysteries about it that we don't know much of.
We're nailing this, huh?
I'm doing it! I'm so happy!
So, I guess the better question is, why would Phil hide this information about where Kat's from? Well, because we know Phil is pretty much going to keep hiding stuff because he thinks that people are going to endanger his family. Oh, and because I'm sure some of the trackers probably never seen Persona, probably don't know what the song is, or probably saw in the memes. This is Burn My Dread, the full version, which, quickly I can explain this one. The full version of Burn My Dread, you can only find in certain places.
So far so good, right?
But that's all I can tell you about it. This full version was actually in which one was it? One of the Persona 3 soundtracks. Which one was it?
Fear no more.
It was
Me too.
Reincarnation, I think it was. Reincarnation, one of the movies. But that's besides the
I can
point.
sense everyone's energy. Now all together.
So she's from Connecticut. Then could she be an old flame of Phil's?
Great rhythm.
I don't know.
Perfectly in sync.
I'm not 100% about it yet.
Not bad, everyone.
But you never know. There's a lot of mystery about Kat that we don't know about. All we really do have is the fact that there's some off stuff about her being possessed by a demon with like her and her sister.
I'm not gonna
So much that we don't get. Oh well. So
Our turn, I guess. Yes, Yukari-san.
the thing that I think a lot of us don't really get is now the fact that why it took so long for the marriage license to become public. I'm not 100% about certificates and stuff, but doesn't that stuff become public knowledge not that long?
Finally here. Now's my chance.
Like, my birth certificate is in a hospital
Let's do
where I was born and where I was born in the city I was born in. That is public knowledge. Like, that's public knowledge if people want to find their family members or those who don't know. I think it is. I'm not sure. I'm not smart, so I'll continue that one. So, I guess the thing I'm trying to talk about is what else is Catherine lying or hiding from everybody? What is Phil?
Yeah, do it, leader.
Is Phil
all my fire.
keep hiding all this from everyone?
And me. Go for it, leader.
As long as you're with us, there ain't nothing to fear.
Please accept my devotion.
I guess the thing I think we're all trying to think of
So
is
precious to me.
how much this is gonna screw Phil over.
Pretty good results. Thanks for watching.
All right, nice job. Looking forward to next time.
Let's rock.
How much is this gonna continue to screw him over?
Good. Nothing to worry about.
I'm counting on you. Give it your all.
So yeah. But I was trying to think of how to make this a long discussion.
Great.
Because there is something to talk about, but I don't want to feel like I'm retreading the same... retreading the same... waters as others.
Whoa. Finally here. Now's my chance.
So, I guess the thing I'm trying to think of is...
Totally can.
How's that?
why... So, now that we know this about...
That's it.
So amazing.
sorry. Now that we know a little bit more that... about Catherine that Phil kind of hides because... you know... it was fine to... like, try to monetize your ex or your friends, but now you have some kind of moral high ground to Catherine now.
Well done. You always go above and beyond.
That was an electrifying dance, Mitsuru-senpai.
I'm loving it.
I feel so focused when I'm with you, Mitsuru-senpai.
Yeah, I'm feeling
I
it.
think that's the thing that we're all wondering is...
That's it.
she is a weird enigma of a person. As I think I made that she has some kind of motive to screw Phil over in the long run. And if anything that her ex has explained to Kevin,
How's that?
she pretty much probably just uses people
Nice, keep it
and then throw them away. Which wouldn't surprise me, but this kind of makes sense of her odd behavior.
Yes. Ready to go?
And
Anytime.
still, the fact that Phil has kept on, you know, flying her back and forth
That's it. Whoa.
all the time
How's that?
makes you
I'm waiting for this.
makes you kind of wonders what's Phil really doing that isn't, oh, I'm gonna keep hiding stuff from my fans. He doesn't give people a reason to trust him. He's a pathological liar, and he pretty much throws everyone away at some point.
Senpai.
Or, oh, Phil, as recently with his whole mod debacle.
I'm ready to go.
It's safe to say that Kat is just obviously
Nice
going
and
to wait until she either screws Phil over at some point, or Phil is gonna get screwed over by her.
Whoa.
So, that's the thing we all wonder. Is what's Kat's end? As I said, is Kat's endgame to probably screw Phil at some point and take everything? She's obviously pregnant, and it's obviously that she's going to wait at some point to take everything at some point now that she's married to the pig roach.
You're really rocking it.
So, question is, why is she not doing anything now? I don't know. But I think that's a case of, this is just her making that very, like, slow burn to screw him over.
What's going on? Junpei looked kind of cool.
Perfect time.
I mean, like I said, Phil,
Personality boosts your dancing too, Junpei.
like, remember, Phil is just going to end up being screwed by Kat at some point, just the same way he screwed over his friends and his ex.
Feeling good.
It's like that kind of says what it mean by poetic irony. Phil spent his 7 years propping up others and using them, to only get screwed over by someone else. No way, and like I said, and no way he's going to. No way he's going to able to recover after Cat basically screws him over.
You make it sound like a duel or something.
There's no way he's going to recover so quickly after Cat basically throws him away.
I just had to join after watching you.
So, that's a good question is, what is she doing that isn't basically, what is she up to? Because
Nice. Good work.
there are 2 people living in that house, so there should be 2 incomes. So how come that no bills are being paid? So, if she's not paying the bills, what is she really doing there?
Stage clear.
I cleared it, but I want to do better.
Impressive performance. Give yourself a round of applause.
All right, time to go. I won't let my guard down.
Show me what you got, Mitsuru-senpai.
But I guess it does make you wonder,
How's that?
is she just going, how much she is going to screw Phil over in the process. But I guess it's like,
Not bad, no?
not going very quickly to screw him over.
Got this.
How's that?
Oh well.
Good. Not done yet.
So I guess we go back to the marriage license that James and Q-Front's Palm James shared.
You're in top form.
There's the fact we know that, of course, it's safe that we've learned that now Phil's parents have been broken up. We had a good idea they always were, but I think now we've been confirmed.
How's that? Not done yet.
Of course, I you kind of wonder, and I'm gonna also agree with DSP on this one.
You got this.
They don't know what Phil is saying on it. Phil has not been telling them what he's saying or doing on his content. If they found out, they would hate him. They would disown their own son.
Not bad, no?
For all we know, he just had a falling out with his friend. He had falling out with his ex.
Not done yet.
That's I think what he tells them.
All right, put it in gear.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Nice.
It wouldn't surprise me he would hide that information. That what really happened.
Damn, this is amazing. Nice.
I mean, what else do you think he can hide?
Good.
Did I help a little?
I can sense your passion, Mikami.
I mean, he could, like I said, he could hide everything that what really is going on, and we wouldn't know.
How's that? Not done yet.
You can do it.
How's that?
Hello there.
Again, of course, this is like one last video, but I guess I kind of should wrap this up since really we only just got information about the video, so I guess I should wrap this video up. The Jasper reveal, biggest scam ever. Phil is gonna start profiting off his own cat, and everything is just gonna continue to fall more downhill as ever. So it is time that, as I said, we'll try to wrap it up. For of course, I'll keep this a bit of mention updates. I have all the parts of Ape Escape 2 as well as Detroit Become Human saved on my laptop, so I will be uploading them at some point. I'm gonna pick September and October to upload them.
Yes.
I'll be pretty busy in October doing up my setting up for M Week Atlanta, so I won't be able to make any videos that time. I'll be either doing schoolwork, being a procrastinator as I am, and be too busy to make any videos. So November I'll have something. If I haven't bought any new games, I'll be doing a live stream. I'll be doing either a live stream or I'll be editing the parts on
Everyone seems to be having fun.
on my share factory.
Jazz it up.
To shine on stage is
And that's kind of it.
Please come back.
I'll have another video to talk about more. I kind of thought I'll have more to talk about in 5 minutes, but I've had to shorten this up and take out a lot of all the backtracking or other boring stuff. So that's kind of it. As always, I'm gonna let you see the rest of this video. So, as always, like and subscribe, and see you next time for another DSP discussion. Or if anything interesting actually happens. If I can have more about the mod betrayal thing, I will. So, take care. See you then.
How's that? You're pretty awesome, Haru.
Interesting moves. Can I pull them off too? You're like bread and butter. Amazing. That got quite exciting. That's it. Huh? There. Yes. Wow, nice. Like this. Huh? That's it. You can do it.
Nice beat. Brilliant.
Thank you for all the cheers.
That ruled. Not that I'm surprised.